Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is a beautiful day here in Tallahasse, Florida, as the Florida State Seminoles will host the Texas A&M Aggies. We're coming off of a exciting victory last night for the Seminoles over the Georgia Bulldogs and a 19-11 dominant win. As always, I'm your host, Spencer Stephen, joined with my two co-hosts, Justin Chapman and Brennan Hines.
Good afternoon, everybody. We're looking forward to another great game today.
Good afternoon. Hope you guys had a great night last night. Excited for some more FSU lacrosse.
Absolutely. The skies are blue here, and we will be underway shortly. It looks like Will Couture will take the first face-off here for Florida State. The Florida State face-off unit had some struggles in the first half of yesterday's game against Georgia, but pulled things together in the second and were absolutely dominant and was a big reason for their run. They were down 10-5 in the early stages of the third quarter and then went on to go on a 14-1 run.
It's pretty incredible what they did yesterday, Spencer. I certainly wasn't expecting that kind of scoreline after we saw 10-5 early in the third.
Absolutely. I mean, it shows resilience. You know, a team like that, when you go down, it can be hard to swing the momentum, get back into the game, and that's exactly what Florida State did yesterday. So we'll see how this game goes, but we know they can play in any game script, go up early, be down and come back. But if you're the Seminoles, you'd hope not to be in a 5-goal deficit in the third quarter here against the Aggies, but we will see how it goes. You got any keys to the game today, guys?
I think the key for Florida State is just getting the offense started early. We saw how well they were rolling late into the game yesterday, but they really struggled to find the net in the first half. Couldn't get a lot of shots away, but started flowing eventually.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the ball movement was so clean in the second half, and if they can keep that up, it'll be good stuff for the offense. Anything, Brennan?
I think Justin pretty much hit it on the head. Just being consistent, having that consistent level of effort and energy.
And we can hear the war chant coming from the Florida State bench as this game will be underway shortly. And we are underway here as Dean Rothschild picks the ball up for Florida State. We saw he had a goal in that route. Is he going to go for it all the way?
It's like a Texas A&M Aggie. Got a piece of that pass.
Maybe getting a little too excited out the gate there.
Just like that overpass.
We know.
The FSU ball. It's like the first time the money line will be coming into the game today.
Oh, yeah.
They were on fire yesterday, Brennan, once you started calling them that. We'll see if they can keep it up today.
Absolutely.
Ryan Farquhar setting up the dodge. Shot by Andrew Zeman. Looking to get more involved today.
Off the goalie's stick, shot clock resets.
Alex Gerdak with the ball. Over to Kyle Ross. Shot. And a nice save by Texas A&M's goalie. That is Braden Montgomery in goal for the Aggies.
Tyler Morris with the ball. He had a great game yesterday with the hat trick.
And a shot and a score by Andrew Zeman. I just talked about getting him involved, and there you go.
He had a very similar assist to Andrew Zeman last night with a nice BTB pass. Texas A&M wins the face-off. Oh, but he slips, but keeps the ball. People are slipping all over the field today.
Yeah, a little bit sloppy here. It's FSU's going to come up with it.
Cole Hancock passes to
Gets
Hunter
the ball.
Chang, who works the clear. Finds Ryan Robbins, who tosses it up.
To Travis Lesko.
Who tosses it to Jude Niles, and the offense will get started for the Florida State Seminoles. Let's see if they can build on this 1-0 lead. Jack McKeever with the ball, passing over to Jude Niles. FSU working the ball around. Jack McKeever setting up the dodge over the top. Passes down.
Todd Morris at the X with the ball. Gets it up to Andrew Zeman. Looking for his second goal of the day, potentially. Andrew Pingalore with the ball. He was quiet yesterday.
Oh, and he throws a bad pass. Texas A&M intercepts it. Pushing the pace now. Fast break opportunity for the Aggies. FSU sends the slide. Skip pass and a shot and a score. Perfectly executed fast break by the Aggies right there.
Certainly, that was textbook.
And that was Connor Cooper to Hunter Bach there for the goal for Texas A&M. And now we are all
Another win on the faceoff for the Texas A&M Aggies.
swings it up to 20, out to 29. Jack Schiffel on defense for Florida State. The D-middies are subbed in. Ryan Robbins up top on defense. Hunter Rogers swings it over to Blake Gambrill. Blake Gambrill with it up top. Back over to Hunter Rogers. We got Jack Schiffel applying some nice pressure there. Not letting A&M get too comfortable. Mason Rain, who we saw had a phenomenal game yesterday in place of Andrew Crosby.
Great stick by Travis Lesko.
Who's gotten involved early.
Ball still on the ground.
But a nice ground ball there by Texas A&M. The pressure continues and tries to go for a little reverse there on that. Hunter Bach looking for his second of the day already. 16 for A&M at the X. Being guarded by Ryan Robbins. He's got the shorty.
Ball's out. Great defense by Ryan Robbins. I think A&M might have been in the crease. Gonna be Florida State ball. Cole finds Ryan Robbins. Great clear by the Noles. But a bad pass. And the ball's out of bounds. A technical penalty on A&M. Ball's out of bounds. Language? FSU's first man up possession of the day. Andrew Pingler tries the shot, but a good save by the goalie. Bad pass by the Seminoles, but no pressure by the Aggies. FSU is able to recover. Alex Gerdak with the ball. And FSU's looking a little sloppy today. A lot of passes ended up on the ground.
Yeah, maybe still recovering after that Georgia game. A&M in transition, looking to make something happen. Got some guys stumbling on the bench as Vinny Lane and Mason Ryan come in for FSU. The ball swung up top.
Mason Rain with some
Kellen
great
Goodall with
defense.
the ball. The ref
We get
blows his whistle.
Award on A&M. It'll be Florida State ball. Carl Ross clears the ball. Jude Niles corrals the ball in the top corner of your screen.
There's Andrew Pinglor with the ball up top as he just checked in. Over to Jack McKeever.
He's sending it to Dodge on the alley. He's going to let a shot
Shot.
go. Little wide left.
We know Jack McKeever is not afraid to let it rip.
None of these middies are, Spencer.
No. I think they accounted for 11 goals yesterday in the game against Georgia. What a pass.
Jude Niles can't seem to handle it, though. Good feed, though, by Tyler Morris. A&M comes up with it.
Connor Cooper with the ball for Texas A&M.
Haven't seen a lot of A&M settled offense today.
No, Ben Salazar with it. Swinging it around. FSU doing a nice job right now. Hit the floor momentarily, but was able to get back up. 13 for A&M. Parker Clem on defense. Looking to make something happen, but he's just getting bodied right now.
Mason's playing some incredible defense right now.
He's been a rising star. We talked about it last weekend.
Good stick by FSU defense, putting the ball on the ground. But bodies hit the floor. That'll be a push on FSU.
.30 for A&M. Swings it up top. The skip pass. Jared Cordova and Ben Salazar working up top for A&M right now.
Ball's on the ground.
And some
A lot
great,
of pressure by Jack Schiffel, who ends up with the ground ball.
what a defensive play there by Jack Schiffel. We talked about him last game, but he has been huge for this Seminoles team these past few games and getting those extra ground balls and being scrappy.
Those are the people you love to have on your team.
Of course.
The unsung heroes. As I mentioned last night, won the SELC Special Teams Player of the Week last week.
He did.
For his
And
game against
well-deserved.
Alabama.
Yep.
6 ground balls.
Alex Gerdak swings it over to Kyle Ross, over to Andrew Zeman. You got the money line up in there, Brennan.
Money line.
Money line,
See if they can
baby.
be successful. They scored last time they were
Alex
out in the
Gerdak,
field.
3 goals yesterday with a shot, not afraid to let it rip. Goes just left of the goal, though. It will stay Florida State's ball.
After that quick start, this game's kind of died down a little bit.
Yeah, FSU has looked a little lackluster on offense right now, but they're still getting their feet under them.
Yep. They're settling into the game.
We know it. We know
Earliest
it's
game of the year so far.
Yep.
Not used to this time, but
and played a later game yesterday.
yep.
But and we know they were having a little slow to get going in the Georgia game, but they turned it around as a shot as we talk about it by Kyle Ross. Speak of those middies, man. What a shot and what a score it was. by Kyle Ross.
Absolutely.
Okay. We'll see if Florida State can win this face-off as they are now 2-1.
They do. Great face-off win by FSU.
Gives it out to Tony Chacon. He's shadowed by Braden Montgomery.
Tyler Moore's getting doubled on the sideline. Ball
And Braden
comes out.
Montgomery looks for the ground ball, unable
Tyler
to come
Morris
up with
comes
it.
back up with it.
He's got some space to work with. See what he can make of it. Gets the ball to Andrew Zeman. And FSU is just going to slow it down. We got Jack McKeeber, Jude Niles, and Andrew Pingalore up top. Pingalore setting up the dodge on Jake Johnston and what a shot and what a score by Andrew Pingalore.
Great to see him score after him not scoring last night.
Absolutely. Seen a lot of guys getting involved this weekend for the Florida State offense, and Andrew Pingalore is another name to add to that list as the Florida State Seminoles take a 3-1 lead.
Definitely spreading the love.
Absolutely.
Great to see.
A&M
for the ground ball.
comes
A&M
up with it, but the ball
bodies are on the floor.
And Vinny Lane came up with it. Pass over to Andrew Zeman, a shot and a score to make it 4-1 in favor of the Seminoles as Andrew Zeman scores his second of the night, or of the afternoon.
And just like that, FSU takes a commanding 4-1 lead. But as we saw yesterday, it's a game of runs. Let's see how Texas A&M will respond.
Certainly is a game of run, Brennan's. UGA yesterday certainly found their runs early on in the game in the first half. And Florida State found theirs late into the game, but certainly more effective for the Noles and the Dogs.
It looks like Florida State. It will be Florida State's ball. Tony Chacon with the ball for Florida State. Swings it over to Alex Gerdak.
Money line's coming in.
Money line, uh-oh. That's not what you want to see if you're Texas A&M down 4-1. Alex Gerdak setting up the dodge. And a nice spin back. Oh, but the ball's on the ground. Some great defense there by Jake Johnston for A&M. He's looking to push the pace after a nice ground ball. Shot and a score. Goes coast to coast on that one after some nice defense. And the money line unable to stop him there, as that was a much needed goal for TCU, or not TCU, Texas A&M, apologies, to bring it within 2. We have 4.5 minutes left in this first quarter, and whoa, what a big hit as the referee Laundry hits the floor.
Dean Rothschild just ate that hit, got up like it was nothing.
Hey, man. It's the mentality you like to see. as the refs are going to discuss. Once again, we'd like to thank you guys for tuning in with us this weekend. It's this morning. I know it's a little earlier than usual. It's a beautiful Sunday here in Florida, wherever you're watching from. I hope it's a beautiful day there too. We hope it's a beautiful day there too. And yeah, always appreciate the love and the comments. And I'm glad we can share the game together. And looks like it's going to be Florida State's ball. Another flag flies. Some confusion as to what's going on right now.
Tyler Morris will start with the ball once the referees got everything situated.
Got 3:51 left on the game clock in the first quarter.
It's like Texas A&M is 2 men down. See what FSU can do with this possession. There's been a bunch of these this year.
Yeah, we know they were
surprising.
Very successful. And just like that, a goal by Alex Gerdak, as it is his first of the day. We know he scored 3 yesterday. And Texas A&M,
good fight for the ground ball.
As it will be Texas A&M's ball. Tony Chacon on defense for Florida State.
Great swim move.
Jared Cordova with the ball for A&M. Up to Connor Cooper. A nice check there. Mason Rain applying great pressure on these A&M middies.
And Mason just picked up a flag for a cross check. Not good. If you're Florida State, the whole bench was yelling for him to calm down, but I don't know if he heard him.
You know, sometimes you get a little overconfident.
Absolutely, but
and another flag comes out. You know, that aggression, sometimes it pays off and sometimes it does not. And there's an example of one time it does not.
And we just saw FSU have a 2-man up possession, and now it looks like the Aggies may have the same thing.
As the ball comes in for the Aggies. And the ball sails high. It's going to be Florida State ball. Vinny Lane with it, looking for Ryan Robbins.
He's wide open.
You know, he's a D-middie that loves to clear it.
Very effective on the clears yesterday.
Also has a goal this season. Looks like he was trying to go for his second.
And he is surrounded, and the ball is on the ground. A&M able to come up with it, but he is not in the clear. As a pass, wow, what awareness there by Andrew Zeman to get that ground ball, get it to Tyler Morris, who was able to find the goal, even while down a man.
Looks like he was repaying Tyler Morris for his assist earlier on in this game for the FSU's first goal.
Yeah, maybe the highlight of the day yesterday, a little behind the back pass And that's the type of awareness and chemistry you need if you're Florida State. It's a Seminoles ball. Jude Niles with it up top. Getting the double sent to him. Jack McKeever. FSU in absolutely no rush.
Looking to just kill the rest of this quarter as we are winding down.
As the ball sails high. Tyler Morris going to bring it in for the Seminoles.
Tyler Morris dodging from X, passes Jack McKeever.
Unable to handle it. And over and back on Florida State. Cole Hancock tried to save it.
Those are so tough to save as a deep hole. I tried, but I don't think I ever got one in my playing days.
And the Middies trying to set something up for A&M. They need something here. Down 6-2 in the first. Connor Legg with it.
Great defense by Parker Clem.
And the
sends his
stick
stick in the air.
flying. What a play by Parker Clem. And Cole Hancock looking for the clear with some great checks, and the ball's on the ground.
Ball is on the ground. Stands are on the ground. Bodies are on the ground. Ladies and gentlemen.
Looks like everyone is okay, though.
And FSU will retain the ball.
Hey, you all right?
Going back to that play by Parker Clem, ladies and gentlemen, that is what we as a lacrosse community call a yard sale. Stripping his stick from his attackman.
What do we got for score?
6-2. Yeah, it's 6-2.
Yeah, it's just, it wasn't
All right. It was a exciting first quarter for the Seminoles as they were up 6-2. We saw goals from a number of guys. We'll see what happens here in this second quarter. Can A&M get anything going, or will it be a dominant showing for the Seminoles? We got Will Couture at the faceoff with Vinnie Lane and Dean Rothschild on the wing for Florida State.
See if FSU can start out this quarter strong.
Yeah, you can't really let A&M get back into it as we are underway.
Ball's on the ground. Vinnie Lane comes up with a ground ball, but it comes out, and the A&M defender is there to recover the ground ball.
Braden Montgomery was able to get that. Jake Johnson pushing the pace. And the ball's and a shot.
He was in
And
the
he
crease.
was in the crease. What was going on there? There were bodies all over the place.
Great effort by Hunter Chang coming out and hitting his defender.
Yeah,
who was
absolutely.
right on the crease.
The ball rolled just left of the goalie because of it. And
Goal-saving play right there.
A&M attacked and picked it up, but he was in the crease. And those are those
Looks like it'll be A&M ball though.
interesting.
Not sure what's going on here. Because if he was in the crease, the goal would have counted. I'm not sure why they stopped the play if A&M has the ball.
Well, the goal did not count, but it will be A&M ball. That's Connor Cooper up top with it, being shadowed by Jack Schiffel. Down to number 10, looking to set something up on Parker Clem. We know he had a lot of success in that first quarter in that matchup. Parker Clem did. As Jack Schiffel is applying some nice pressure, not really letting Connor Cooper to get much space.
Nice roll dodge, and the ball comes out. Hunter Chang picks it up. It'll remain A&M ball. Reset shot clock. A&M's got a full 80 seconds here. Great defense by Mason.
There's where that physicality pays off. And turnaround and a score by Hunter Bach for A&M to make it 6-3.
If you keep letting them shoot right on top of the crease, they're gonna go in.
.02 left in the second quarter. And we are
Good fight for the
nice
ground ball.
scrap.
And
Jack Schiffel comes up with it.
But it's A&M ball once again.
This ref has not been calling things in favor of Florida State, I will tell you that.
A&M just kind of pulling the ball out. Settle in here.
Yeah, looking to build some momentum off of that last score from Hunter Bach.
Great move there.
A nice pass right back to Hunter.
Ball's on the ground.
FSU's kind of fighting with themselves there for the ground ball. It's going to be Florida State's ball.
Oh no, and a botch pass. He still comes up with the ground ball. Ryan Robbins is an absolute clearing machine.
Absolutely. Swings it over to Tyler Morris.
Back to
Ryan Robbins, and a shot and a score. There's that point guard, Tyler Morris, signaling Ryan Robbins for the cut, and a beautiful pass.
That's Ryan Robbins' second goal of the year.
got face-off here.
Great face-off win by A&M.
Jared Cordova able to come up with it for Texas A&M. Ryan Squire with it for Texas A&M. Robert
Looking to move
Sissendorf
the
on
ball.
defense. Eli Williams up top with the ball for A&M. Setting up the dodge. Able to get past his guy, but unable to make anything of it.
And A&M was there to maintain the possession.
Brandon Sweeney passing it up to Connor Cooper up top for A&M. Back over to Eli Williams, setting up the dodge, looking to do the same thing he did there on that last opportunity. Back down to Connor Legg, who's once again going to test Parker Clem on this matchup. And a nice check there, but and
Ooh,
off the
off the pipe. Great chase there by Mason.
It's going to be Florida State's ball. Some great opportunities there for Florida State. Oh, and Tyler Morris unable to handle it.
He was looking for the extra pass before he caught the ball. But Andrew Zeman is there to save it before it goes out of bounds.
And we got the money line in right now as Alex Gerdak and Kyle Ross are up top with it. Kyle Ross looking to set up the dodge up top. Shot by Andrew Zeman and a great save there.
Tyler Morris is there for the rebound.
That was
And Alex Gerdak pulling it up, setting the dodge over the top. Nothing was there.
Alex Gerdak making a move and a shot, looking for that top right corner. Just sails wide right though. But it will stay Florida State's ball as Tyler Morris is there to keep it with the Seminoles. Setting up the dodge from X. Tyler Morris creates some space, but sails just wide. We know how dangerous these FSU attackmen can be from the X. Andrew Zeman, Tyler Morris, and Matt Wyatt, who we have not seen much of today.
I don't think we've seen any of Matthew
Yeah.
Wyatt today. Great try coming around the crease, but good defense by A&M.
And 50 comes up with it for Texas A&M. That's Austin, or Will Province, apologies.
Number 10, holding the ball, letting A&M get their subs in.
Connor Legg up there for A&M. Ben Salazar with it. And swings it back over to Connor Cooper. Setting up the dodge. The shot sails high. It'll stay A&M ball though. As Connor Legg is going to take the ball from X. Working on Parker Clem. And a shot just wide. It's going to stay with A&M. Ben Salazar setting up the dodge on the shorty.
He's got a step. Good slide there by Vinny Lane.
Unable to come up with the pass.
Travis Lesko there with the pressure, contesting the ground ball. One-man army.
Beautiful job there by Travis Lesko, but just as nice of a job by A&M's midi. With Travis Lesko and a shot and a skull. We got a pole goal, ladies and gentlemen.
That was a pipe too.
2 in 2 days. Vinny Lane had one of those himself yesterday. I love to see Travis Lesko powering up for the clear, getting a goal for himself.
We've got a nice breeze here in Tallahasse, Florida. And the face-off commences, and A&M is able to pick it up. Nice face-off win there for A&M. Tony Chacon applying pressure, some physicality, shot just wide. And Hunter Bach, who was scored early for A&M, is there to keep the ball. I haven't seen much of him in recent possessions, though. Gets the ball up to the middies. As Eli Williams with it up top, working with Kellen Goodall, trying to make something happen. Swinging the ball around behind GLE right now, A&M. Some great defense there by Rob Persistendorf. Kellen Goodall setting up the dodge on Mason Rain. And some physicality there, just not letting them have anything. A shot just wide, a flag flies. Wow, this ball has been on the ground for a while, it seems.
Absolutely, and finally rolling out of bounds.
And Mason Rain called once again for a cross check. Will be in the box for a minute, and Texas A&M. Oh, wait. No.
See what Texas A&M can do in this man-up possession.
We've seen a lot of resilience this season from the FSU man-down defensive unit, so should be a test still for A&M.
Great stake by Cole Hancock, forcing a bad pass. Immediate pressure by Hunter Chang and Parker Clem. Love to see Hunter Chang coming out of the crease and being aggressive.
He's certainly not afraid to apply pressure.
Shot and a save, Hunter Chang, but the clear pass is a little too high for Ryan Robbins. Fight for the ground ball, and Texas A&M comes up with it. They've got numbers. They can push if they want. Penalties released, we're even now, but it doesn't matter as A&M scores. Bringing the score 8-4.
Apologies, ladies and gentlemen. We're still figuring out the clock. This was our first stream with it on here. Taking some time here on the face-off.
Like White went a little early.
Going to be Jack Johnston with the ball up top. We've seen a number of different middies today for A&M.
Let's see if Texas A&M can build on this momentum after scoring that goal.
Parker Clem and Jack Schiffel applying some great pressure as Jack Johnston goes into the stands. Ball up to Connor Cooper. Looking to set up the dodge. And Jack Schiffel Kellen Goodall.
Ball's on the ground. Jack Schivel
Jack
once
Schivel.
again comes up with the ball.
Super clean ground ball there. They're going to push the pace. Able to get it out. And a flag flies. Jude Niles with it for Florida State. Over to Jack McKeever. Down to Tyler Morris. This FSU offense just swinging it around right now.
Jack McKeever setting up the dodge on the alley.
Tyler Morris at X, looking to make something happen.
Directing traffic.
Gets it back to Andrew Zeman. Looking to make something happen on 21. Turns back.
Nothing there.
Gets the
Skip
ball
pass,
up to
though.
Andrew Pingalore. Shot and top left corner. That is his second of the day.
Great pass by Andrew Zeman there. He already has a couple assists on the day.
Yeah. Had one earlier to Tyler Morris in the early stages of the game to make. Now it is 9-4 in favor of the Seminoles in this second quarter as time is slowly ticking away in this first half. .432 left. .402 left. Apologies.
Textbook face-off win right there by the Florida State
As
Seminoles.
Kyle Ross is able to come up with it. Out there on the face-off. Tyler Morris up high. We haven't seen much of him up here today. Seen a lot of him behind GLE. See what he can do. Looks like he's gearing up for a shot. Kicks it out to Kyle Ross.
Texas A&M defender blocks it with his helmet.
Brendan Sweeney with a shot there. Seems unfazed though. As Alex Gerdak has it up top. Swings it over to Tyler Morris. Back over to Kyle Ross. Nice pass to Andrew Zeman. And a shot. And it somehow
Lucky.
doesn't go in for A&M as he jumps on it. And a great stick by Andrew Zeman, but A&M is still able to come up with it. Jake Johnston with it.
A&M's got numbers. They can push if they want. A great
What a
stick by
great
Hunter
stick
Chang.
by Hunter Chang. That's that example of Hunter Chang's aggression paying off there.
And Andrew Zeman wide open if he wants. Just a little too far wide right. They had Tyler Morris and Andrew Zeman had a 2-on-1 opportunity. Couldn't
You're
convert,
lucky
though.
if you're A&M, to not have the Seminoles coming away with a goal on that opportunity. Just got to clean those types of things up. The ball pops up in the air, and Tyler Morris is there to keep it with the Seminoles.
FSU getting a lot of shots off, even though they're up 5. Still have their foot on the gas pedal, which you love to see. Texas A&M comes up with the ground ball. Going to settle the offense, allow each team to get their subs in. If you're Texas A&M, it's not a must-score possession, but you definitely need to start building back some confidence.
Certainly want to swing
absolutely.
the momentum back their way going into the half.
Definitely.
Especially as this clock ticks away in the first half. As Ben Salazar has got it up top.
Good defense.
And a great job by Hunter Chang. Great awareness there. And leaving the goal.
Oh, and the ball comes out. He did this yesterday.
Sometimes that aggression will not pay off as it didn't there. We saw yesterday Georgia's goalie do a similar thing, get the ball stripped, and end up having Vinny Lane score a goal on that opportunity. So we know what can happen there if you get too sloppy with the ball. And a shot, and
And a
gets
score.
past Hunter Chang. Great shot there by Texas A&M to bring the game within 4 goals. That makes it 9-5 in favor of the Seminoles. .102 left in this first half. And a great face-off there by 35, but the wingers applying some nice pressure for Florida State. Blake Gambrell with that face-off win for Texas A&M, able to get it out to Connor Legg. Once again, working on Parker Clem. And a shot just wide right by Jake Johnston there.
So we got a timeout.
Who's going to come off for Connor Cooper.
Timeout A&M. Want to make sure they get the right play with 26.7 seconds left in this game.
We got some good smells here at Harkins Field.
Smells like they've got some good concessions cooking over there at the softball game right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
I could certainly go for a burger or a hot
Yeah,
dog
a
right
midday
now.
hot dog or burger is sounding great on a beautiful day like today. Not to get sidetracked, but sometimes it's hard.
A&M working it from X.
Clock ticking. He's going to swing it up to Jared Cordova up top in the final possession of this half, most likely.
We have a Texas A&M player down on the field.
Rob Persissendorf.
Ryan Squire.
And a great save there by Hunter Chang to end the half. And that it will wrap it up here for the first half as the Seminoles lead 9-5 over the Texas A&M Aggies. A great half for the Seminoles overall. A little bit sloppy here and there, but yeah, you can't ask for much more than that.
Announcing crews out here on YouTube, but good job, guys. Keep it up.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, for the second half of action here in Tallahassee. We'll see if Texas A&M can come back. We know a 4-goal deficit can be easily overcome, so FSU cannot get too comfortable here. But, I mean, if they just keep running their offense smoothly, keep winning those ground balls, winning those face-offs, Florida State should be good here in the second half. The energy is good here in Tallahassee. I'm sure the Florida State players are feeling that on this Sunday afternoon. But Texas A&M might want to spoil the fun.
Absolutely.
You know,
we saw yesterday, FSU was down 5 and they still came back.
Yeah.
So anything's possible in the second half.
Absolutely. 10-5 it was early in the third quarter, so very similar situation to this.
If you're FSU, I think you just got to keep up the effort and the energy, and they'll come away with this game. If they start getting lackadaisical and...
You know, I asked Coach Dixon after the game yesterday what was the difference in the first and the second half, and he said one word, plain and simple, energy.
Exactly. Good face-off battle for the ground ball.
As Will Couture is looking for it, kicks it back to Vinny Lane. Great ground ball. Gets it. Cole Hancock not able to handle that.
Pass was a little high.
Yep.
As Vinny Lane was under some pressure from A&M.
And it's going to be A&M's ball.
See if A&M comes out of the second half re-energized and refocused.
Yeah, Connor Cooper up top. I mean, this is the time to do it right now. Make your move.
You got to set the tone for the second half if you're A&M.
We know this FSU team can go on runs, so doing that here would be demoralizing for Texas A&M. Ball behind GLE. Connor Legg. Parker Clem just
we got a Ward
giving him a tough time all day, and another example of that.
Ryan Robbins tried to take the ball up, but the ref's making him go back.
No, he was looking forward to that. And Ryan Robbins will get his chance to clear this ball.
High chance he'll still just run it.
Gets physical with number 12, but some great pressure and gets out of it. And he is pushing the pace. I mean, Ryan Robbins has been fantastic on these clears. Looks like he's trying to go all the way, but shoots just wide right of the goal. It's going to be Florida State's ball. Andrew Zeman's going to bring it in for the Seminoles as Ryan Robbins is going to come off. Ryan Farquhar up top. We got the money line in. Kyle Ross set him the dodge on 7. Able to create some space. Just sails high. You know, Kyle Ross not afraid to get aggressive from up top. Alex
Same with
Gerdak.
this guy right here.
Absolutely, and that's why they're the money line. Alex Gerdak looking to set something up on Braden Montgomery. Andrew Zeman with it.
Oh,
and a great stick. That was Brendan Sweeney. We've seen a number of nice defensive plays in the first half. Ryan Farquhar going to take it in for the Seminoles. Set him the dodge. Create some space. A nice pass into Andrew Zeman and a great save there by the Aggies.
Pops out to Alex Gerdak though. And FSU has a reset shot clock. Kyle Ross will bring the ball in for FSU. Let's see if FSU could score the first goal of the second half on this possession right here.
Ryan Farquhar, pass over, just wide. It will be Texas A&M's ball.
Some great defense to start the half by both
Will
teams.
Province looking to clear it. Gets as the goalkeeper, who's leaving the cage, creeping up. Clearly didn't watch too much of that game yesterday.
And he drops the ball.
As I just said. Possession. But A&M is able to come up with the ground ball as Ian McDowell had it there and gets it up to Connor Cooper. Hunter Rogers with it for A&M. Set him to dodge on Mason Rain. Looking to make something happen. Mason Rain has been giving these A&M midfielders
problems
all day long.
Ball rolls on the A&M side of the field. FSU picks it up.
Will Province looking to, and close.
Pops over to Andrew Zeman, who pulls it out. Let the middies get on. Jude Niles. Great pressure by A&M.
Great check there.
Forces the ball out.
By
Ball's
Erickson
on the ground.
Matthew. It'll be red ball. Texas A&M ball after a hold on the Seminoles. As Jake Johnson will take it in for the Aggies, looking to clear this ball. It's been on the Seminoles side of the field for a while now, but they're able to get it out as David Kleinter. Kellen Goodall up top with it. Back up to Kellen Goodall. It's A&M offense in no rush here. Gets it over to Connor Legg. This time on Cole Hancock. Setting up the dodge here on Jack McKeever. Travis Lesko applying some nice pressure there.
Great defense by FSU. Ball's on the ground.
Great check there by Jack McKeever, but somehow Connor Legg kept possession as a shot by A&M goes just right of the goal. Still yet to see a goal in this half from either side. It's been slow. Which if you're the Seminoles, no goals for the rest of the game, and you're come out on top. So A&M's got to make something happen here. Some great defense there.
Jack McKeever, not known for his defense.
Yeah, I was going to say. A big hit.
And A&M comes up with it.
On Jack McKeever by Hunter Rogers.
Yeah, bodies on the ground.
Bodies colliding.
Along with Laundry. You got to push on Jack McKeever. A&M skip pass. See what A&M can do on this man-up possession. Skip pass. Shot. Nice
Unable to
shot,
come up with it.
A little too high.
A&M looking to make something out of this man-up possession.
Get past too high. It'll be FSU ball.
Going the other way. Parker Clem with it, really pushing the pace. Just kind of shovels it out, hoping one of the Ryan Robbins comes up with it. Who else?
There'll be a push with possession on A&M here. Florida State has a free possession. Moneyline is now in the game.
Uh-oh.
See if they can capitalize on this free possession for FSU here.
Looking to score the first goal of this second half. Alex Gerdak looking to make something happen, but Braden Montgomery applying some nice pressure there on him. Kyle Ross on this right side, down the alley. Oh, gets it down to X though. Andrew Zeman,
nice
some
move.
Great, and what a move by Andrew Zeman, and what a goal. And Andrew Zeman, what a move there on that goal. Just kind of shakes his defender, gets through, and right on the crease, able to put that ball in the net.
He's got
second of the day.
Now.
Yep. We know Andrew Zeman, whether it's by scoring with assists, he's always going to be a huge contributor for this offense.
The ground ball machine, Jack Schiffel, is back on the wing. We'll see if he can find another one off this face-off.
Face-off comes out as Will Couture does a great job snagging that ground ball for the Seminoles. Gets it over to Jude Niles and is going to come off as long as Jack Schiffel. Jude Niles gets it over to Andrew Pingalore, who we've already seen have 2 goals today after a quiet game against Georgia yesterday. Good to see him get back on track in this one. Gets it up to Tyler Morris, who's playing up top. Kind of swapping positions here with Alex Gerdak.
Nice save by the Texas A&M goalie.
But still, Florida State able to come up with it. Andrew Zeman just scored at the goal, looking to set something up. And a shot and a score by Tyler Morris. We know he loves to kind of sneak around the crease and kind of just shovel it in there. We've seen him do that a number of times on the season, and he does it there to make it 11-5.
I think the floodgates are starting to open here for FSU.
Absolutely. I mean, I talked about it earlier in this quarter. If you let this FSU team go on a run to start this third, it's not looking good if you're the Aggies. We know they're capable of just stringing together goals.
Vinny Lane comes up with the ground ball. These FSU LSMs are all over the field today.
Yeah, absolutely. As Dean Rothschild with the ball up top. Haven't seen too much of him today. We'll see if he can get something going. When we had a goal yesterday, looking to build off that and kind of just running through the whole defense.
Good
Takes
take,
a shot.
Good save by the goalie. It was on target.
Yeah, you know, if you're feeling it, sometimes you just got to go for it. And that's what Dean did there. Blake Gambrell with the ball. And looks like the ref is going to get Dean Rothschild there. And
Texas A&M will have a free possession here.
you know, this could be a window for them to climb back in this game and see what these middies can do against this stout FSU defense. Coming around the X, Parker Clem, just super aggressive. Connor Cooper up top, gets it over to Ben Salazar, and Mason Rain, once again, just giving these A&M middies trouble. Up top, Connor
Great
Cooper with it,
defense.
and the ball's on the ground.
An excellent check there from Jack Schiffel.
Ref blows the whistle.
A&M will continue this made-up possession.
Swinging the ball around, looking to make something happen here. Again, down 6 goals.
They haven't been able to find any openings in this FSU defense.
Shot
late.
and a score
Right
by
there.
Texas A&M. As we say that, able to take advantage of that man-up possession from the outside. Just able to sneak it by Hunter Chang there.
If you're FSU, you'll take that shot any day.
Absolutely, on a man-up possession especially. And here's the face-off for Florida State. Kicks it out. And a great ground ball initially by Tony Chacon, but FSU is able to come up with it. Gets it to Tyler Morris. And 31 hounding him as soon as he gets the ball.
Great pressure.
But Tyler Morris able to maintain possession and slow things back down. Not giving up anything easily here if you're Florida State.
Passes over to Jude Niles. who
Not
put it
turning the
in
ball
the-
over is going to be huge for this Florida State team if they want to maintain this lead. Andrew Pingalore setting up the dodge. Gets it, looking for his third of the day. Goes sails wide, but it will stay Florida State ball. Tyler Morris setting up the dodge from X. And just misses there as the goalie appears to have deflected the shot. Andrew Pingalore behind GLE, looking for a pass at Pierce. Andrew's even with the pick.
Andrew Zeman's got this shorty below
Uh-oh.
GLE. This could be a problem. If
Can he
you're
make it
A&M.
into his third goal of the day? Nice rollback. Shot hits
Off
the
the pipe.
pipe. Andrew Pingalore, nice awareness, ground ball, takes the shot, just sails wide.
And
it
the
appears
goalie hustled enough.
great hustle
allegedly.
there by the A&M goalkeeper. Jude Niles it appeared was there for the Seminoles, but it was not.
The ref had a better angle than we did, Spencer. We should
Absolutely.
Just let him make the call. Great interception
shot.
by Jack Schiffel, who shoots it.
And it goes just wide.
Right. We almost had our second pole goal of the day, ladies and gentlemen.
You know, those are, the goal is open, but it's tough to hit those all the time.
And I'm able to clear the ball.
Ben Salazar with the ball up top. Swings it over to Hunter Rogers, who's setting up the dodge on Mason Rain. A great stick, great defense there by
Jack Schiffel
Jack
once
Schiffel.
again.
Oh, man.
Can you
That's just-
believe that this man is only a freshman?
Yeah, bright future ahead.
Absolutely. Great save by the
For
goalie.
the
And an
LSM.
even better clear.
Great pass, great feed into Hunter Bach to cut this deficit to only 4 if you are for the A&M Aggies.
And A&M responding to those 2 early FSU goals.
You know,
Very similar thing happened yesterday.
I was just gonna say, Brennan, can't let this A&M team creep back into it.
Late third quarter. It's about when FSU flipped the switch.
Yep. I mean, it's the right time to do it. We'll see if FSU can. You know, we've seen a couple teams kind of make things close from behind in earlier games in the season. Auburn, they had a 6-3 lead. And obviously that was a very close game down to the wire. TCU went up 6-1 early, and TCU was able to climb back into it. Hunter Chang with a nice save or interception. And a great clear. There's that high school chemistry between Hunter Chang and Ryan Robbins. Finds an open guy. But they're going to slow it down. What a clear that was. It was a great opportunity set up.
Looked a little Mahomey to me, Spencer.
Absolutely.
Absolute dime.
It's like we see a few of those from Hunter Chang every week where it's just an unbelievable pass up the field. Kyle Ross coming in at full speed. Shot and a score.
Great response by FSU on the money line specifically.
Absolutely. We've talked about Kyle Ross, not afraid to let it rip, not afraid to get going, and that was a perfect example of that there. Coming from the midline, building up speed, and then just letting it rip.
Shout out to Ben Ellis taking the wing.
First action for him today. We'll see what he can get going.
Legal procedure on A&M. Seven seconds left in the game, or in the quarter, excuse me.
Tony Chacon flings it up.
Ball's on the ground. Looks like that'll be how the quarter ends.
And it is 12-7 in favor of the Seminoles heading into this final quarter of play. And right now, for the Seminoles, it's all about just fending off this Texas A&M team. You know, we saw 2 goals early in that quarter for the Seminoles, and A&M responded with 2 of their own, but we saw a nice goal there by Kyle Ross to bring this lead back to 5 for the Seminoles. We'll see what can happen here in the fourth quarter. If A&M's going to come back, they're going to need to score quick. Can't let FSU drag this quarter out to the point where it's too late for A&M. If FSU can come away with a win here, it would be two 2-0 weekends in a row for the Seminoles after obviously wins against Alabama and Auburn last week and a big win against Georgia yesterday. So this team could be rolling after that defeat to South Carolina in the second game of the season. So don't look now, but the Seminoles could be getting hot.
Certainly they'll want to carry this momentum into next weekend as the team travels to Baton Rouge to face off against the LSU Tigers.
Yep.
Very excited for that game.
Absolutely, and once again, we will be streaming that game live, as we know many you parents may not be able to make it, or friends or families of players, or just fans. Well, once again, thank you guys for tuning in with us. We're happy to have you. We're happy to be here on a beautiful day in Tallahassee. Beautiful Sunday, that is. Nice breeze, skies are blue. And we got a quarter of lacrosse left to play here.
Great start to the last day of the weekend here.
Absolutely.
Nothing better than waking up and your first thing doing is watching a lacrosse game.
Hey, man, especially when it's the Florida State Seminoles playing lacrosse.
Absolutely.
You know, you got the softball burger smell in the air. Come on. Can't ask for much better than this. The only thing that would make it better is a final score.
Absolutely.
Seminoles win. But they got a lot of work to do. 15 minutes left in this game. It all starts with this face-off. We got 15 minutes, and we are underway. And a great ground ball there by Texas A&M, but he falls through the ground. And once
Bonnie's
again,
on the ground. That'll be a push on FSU.
And it will be A&M's ball going the other way. Jared Cordova looking for the clear here for the Aggies. Pushing the pace, gets it to Jake Johnston. Gets it down to Connor Legg. Down at X. A&M looking like they got some urgency. I said they're going to need to put some goals on the board quickly if they're coming back, and that's what they're looking to do. Swinging the ball around, trying to find gaps in this defense. As Hunter Bach is working on Mason Rain right now, able to create a little separation, not able to make anything of it. Eli Williams gets the ball back up top to Connor Cooper. We got a lot of good ball movement here from the Aggies, but some great defense here from the Seminoles. As Vinny Lane is shattering Connor Cooper there. Ball down the X. I mean, we've seen this matchup all night or all afternoon. Parker Clem has just done a great job shadowing Connor Legg. Can he do it once more? And Connor Legg gets a little space, looks for the shot.
Hunter Chang, great hustle. Gets the ball for FSU.
After the shot sailed just left.
Travis Lesko with the clear.
There's over 13 minutes left in this quarter.
Floats it across the 50-yard line.
Jack McKee able to come up with the ground ball. Pushing the pace, flies by his defender.
And that was a little too far wide left.
Yeah, maybe getting a little too excited, a little too much juice on that shot there.
Yeah, if you're FSU, I mean, you're in no rush. You can take as much time as you want.
Absolutely.
Take as much time up.
A&M's going to be the one that needs to push things.
Absolutely.
I wouldn't be surprised if we kind of see him milk these shot clocks. And as I say that, you don't need to milk the shot clock if you're putting the ball in the goal.
Andrew Pingler wanted his hat trick.
And that he got. We saw 4 separate guys have hat tricks in the game against Georgia. And I believe Pingler is the first today for the Seminoles. A great shot there to sneak it by the goalkeeper. And you know, that's one of the strengths of this FSU team. There's so many guys that can just pose different threats to a defense. And we saw it yesterday and we're seeing it once again today.
The scary thing is FSU's missing one of their best attackmen, Matthew Wyatt.
Yeah.
And that will be a push on A&M.
As Jared Cordova gets the ball up to Jake Johnston, back over to Cordova. Setting up the dodge. Parker Clem comes over to help. And a great shot, and what a shot that was from Ryan Squire, his first of the day. A&M needed that after Pingalor's last goal to cut the lead back down to 5. Rips it top right corner, and Hunter Chang can do nothing about it. But goal for goal.
Back out, try to answer.
Yep, goal for goal is not going to do anything for Texas A&M right now. You need to go on a run here.
Massive run.
And a great face-off by Will Couture. He's pushing the pace. Look out.
Went for the shot, but it was blocked.
And what a hustle there.
Prevents the goalie from getting the ball. Look at him sprint off the field. What wheels by Will Couture on that
Yeah,
possession.
man. Talk about a huge guy for this Seminoles team. You know, we saw it early in the season, winning 11 of 14 of his faceoffs against TCU, and he's just carried that momentum throughout the rest of the season. We know how important the faceoff is, and he's just been phenomenal. And he can do more than that, as we just saw in that last possession. As we get a shot from Florida State, but A&M comes out with it after it bounces out. And a great check there on Jake Johnston. And a shot and a nice save by Hunter Chang. Anthony Arnold unable to come up with a goal there. And a great little spin move to get out of traffic. And
that
who
was
else?
actually Mahomey right
that
there.
was very Mahomey.
So elusive there.
Ben Ellis was able to come up with it and then kick it over to Tyler Morris, who's going to slow things down. I mean, that's just demoralizing if you're A&M. You got Hunter Chang dead to rights, and he just slings it out of there. Kyle Ross, we got the money line in. I was just going to say. Alex Gerdak sent him the dodge on 7 for A&M. Gets the pass down to X. And a nice stick there, but Brian Farquhar able to come up with it regardless. Looking for a shot. And a great save. Almost bounces over back into the goal. But A&M will look to clear it. FSU not applying too much pressure here on the clear.
Looks like they're in a...
And as I say that, Austin Baldwin with it for A&M. Gets it up to Ben Salazar.
I think they'll call a timeout.
We hear the cheers of the softball game in the background. Shout out to all our other Seminole sports teams here. A lot of athletic excellence and academic excellence on this campus.
Absolutely.
This beautiful campus we're on.
FSU softball hoping to get back to the World Series this year.
Absolutely. Great season last year.
Tough ending, but great season nonetheless.
Yep. Once again, this is Spencer Stephen, joined with Justin Chapman and Brendan Hines. I hope you guys are enjoying the coverage. As we have just over 10 and a half minutes left in this game.
If you're A&M, it's getting to the point where every possession is do or die.
Yeah.
Got a flag down.
And that is not what you need right there.
Yeah, as you say that, Tyler Morris pushing the pace. Those are not words you want to hear if you're Texas A&M. Andrew Pingalore up top, 3 goals on the day. Jude Niles setting up the dodge on 7. We've seen him get scored on a couple of times today. Tyler Morris at the X, looking for a pass. Gets it over to Jack McKeever. Back up top to Jude Niles. Little spin back. Shot, just wide right.
Goes right to Tyler Morris, though. Now to Andrew Zeman at X and see what he can do.
2 goals in the day, looking to make it 3. And that he does. Oh, does not. Heard some movement in the cage, but
Got a little excited.
yeah,
I mean, when it's Andrew Zeman, I mean, you expect it to be in.
yeah.
Don't blame you. Don't blame you, Spencer.
Tyler Moore's going to take it out though for FSU. And man, what a beautiful day it is here in Tallahassee.
Beautiful breeze.
The breeze is feeling good.
What's the
Jack
high
McKeever setting up the
60s?
dodge up top, down the alley, shot, and a great save by A&M's goalkeeper there. Looking for the clear. Tyler Moore is looking for a stick there. Just not letting him have anything easy right now, which, I mean, you can't. Can't let him get into this game, can't get lazy. And Andrew Zeman applying pressure. I mean, this has been tough for A&M, and they just kind of sling it out, hoping. And
Ball's on the ground.
Ball's
Not
on the
sure.
ground.
They elected to go
Who's
for
going to come up with it here?
A&M does. Which they're
Lucky to come away with that. Ben Salazar
Ball's on
comes
the
in
ground.
and a
Great
great
check by Travis Lesko,
We've seen a number of highlights from him today.
including
Jude-
that goal.
Yeah, our pole goal of the day.
Jude Niles running through everyone, but gets put on the ground. Chaotic possession right here, going back and forth. See if A&M can settle it down.
Connor Legg with it up top. Gets it over to Connor Cooper. He's looking to make
Looks like they will settle
something
it down.
happen on Parker Clem, who's been great defensively all day. Ben Salazar setting up the dodge up top on Ben Ellis.
Great check
Got
by
Ben
Ben
on Ben
Ellis.
action there.
As well as 16-on-16 action.
Oh, wow. Something about Ben's and 16s, I guess.
Parker Clem takes the ball out. Looking to work this clear. Passes back to Hunter Chang. Finds a man wide open.
Got the ball up top.
Tyler Moltisanti.
Moltisanti.
Dean Rothschild with the dodge on the alley. Pass in the middle, but it's dropped. Great look. Pass is on the ground. Connor Cooper comes up with it. And he stumbles, and the ball comes out. Parker Clem, great pressure. Clay Edwards comes up with the ground ball. Ball is still on the ground, ladies and gentlemen.
Looking for, finally picks it up. And Colby Etter unable to handle that ball. Tyler Morris looking for that ground ball.
Tyler Morris kind of playing one-handed.
And Andrew Zeman, doesn't come up with it. Tyler Moltisanti is the guy who comes up with it in the end for the Seminoles.
And the one person that came up with it, he did a two-handed ground ball. Any youth lacrosse players are watching, always go for the two-handed.
There you go. Coach Brennan on the mic today. Set up the dodge. We got Paul Johnson.
Circus shot try by Tyler Morris, another one of those shovel shots, but does not go.
Paul Johnson with the ball up top. Swings it over to Tyler Moltisanti, setting up the dodge.
And that is a shot clock expiration. For FSU, you're happy with that taking up all 80 seconds.
That's Ian McDowell with the ball, looking to get that cleared. Jake Johnson over to Hunter Bach, who's had a nice offensive showing today overall. Connor Legg gets it up. He's got some space, looking for a shot.
Travis
and a
Lesko blocks
great
a
job
shot.
by Travis Lesko, not afraid to get in the way.
Absolutely not. As a defender, you got to be willing to sacrifice your body. And goalie does it all the time.
Shot. And it sneaks through. Maybe a little between the legs there to cut this deficit to 4.
A&M comes up with the face-off.
And if they're going to do something, they got to do it now with just over 4 minutes left in this game. But never say never. Crazier things have happened. Ryan Robbins on defense. On Eli Williams up top.
A&M not showing a lot of urgency on this possession.
Yeah, surprising considering the scoreboard.
Body's on the floor off that screen. Great stuff by Hunter Chang.
As it looked like they were going to just put that ball in the net and cut this deficit to 3.
29 was wide open on the crease, and Hunter Chang just absolutely read him like a book.
Connor Legg. Vinny Lane applying pressure.
And Hunter Chang with another save.
And what a mess by the crease as Ben Salazar hits the floor.
That'll be a penalty on FSU, and somehow a save by Hunter Chang. This man is on fire in this fourth quarter.
As A&M, all of a sudden, getting some opportunities here.
They've had a lot of good looks in a row. Definitely nerve-wracking if you're the FSU defense.
FSU will be 2 men down on this defensive possession. Penalties on Ryan Robbins and Vinny Lane.
FSU's had a lot of 2 men down possessions, so at least they have some experience.
They've been pretty good so far when they're in these kinds of situations.
Absolutely.
What can A&M do here? This is a huge possession if they're looking to make something, salvage something out of this game.
And the pass is dropped on the crease.
And Hunter Chang just slings it. And A&M comes up with it though and looking to turn the ball right back around. Connor Cooper, and he's shot up by Parker Clem. Gonna shift back up top. Cole Hancock.
One man's back on for FSU.
And a shot just wide.
FSU's only 1 man down now. Get back in that traditional
Great
box
job.
and 1.
And a shot off the pipe. Unfortunate there for A&M. Lucky if you're FSU. And a shot and a score as Hunter Chang comes out.
Oh, it looks like Cole Hancock is temporarily down, which forced Hunter Chang to come out of the goal.
As it is 10-13.
A&M creeping back in.
Yeah, if you're FSU, you can't be too comfortable right now.
2 minutes and 2 seconds left in the game.
Will Couture at face-off here. This could be a big face-off.
Absolutely.
As both teams are back to even. A&M does its job though and gets the goal. As Red goes early, it's going to be Florida State's ball. Big mistake there for Texas A&M, who's looking to get back in this game. FSU in absolutely no rush right now. And A&M knows that, and they are putting pressure on and doing a good job of it as the ball just gets
thrown out of bounds.
And it will be A&M's ball.
some issues with the game clock. .100 seconds left in this game. See what A&M can do on this clear.
It's going to be a tall task, but never say never. Crazier things have happened. So if you're FSU, all about just stopping A&M here from getting comfortable.
And that'll help. Bad pass by the goalie goes high. FSU picks it up. It's like the money line will come in for this
Ryan
possession
Farquhar
here.
with the ball up top. I mean, the money line's so sound. Great chemistry up
A&M
top.
electing not to pressure the ball. Just only 20 seconds past
A&M
this
defenders
shot clock.
being very vocal about wanting to pressure the ball here, not wanting to let Andrew Zeman run out this clock. Now Tyler Morris slips, keeps the ball though.
Ryan Farquhar will pull the ball out. FSU's already used over half of this shot clock.
Kyle Ross with it up top. And this FSU team just got to keep possession here, not make mistakes. Tyler Morris up top.
Yeah, it looks like FSU will just run this out. Good move by Tyler Morris.
Yeah, it
to get some
appears
separation.
Florida State will come away victorious here.
The ball's on the ground. We got a flag down.
As there's 5 seconds left in the game. And unless something never seen before happens, Florida State will be victorious in this game and move to 5-1 on the season. A&M has kept it close. Didn't let FSU get too far ahead, but from start to finish, it's pretty much been the story of the Florida State Seminoles.
Tyler Morris will get a last-second penalty here. And A&M will take a timeout, trying to draw out this game as long as possible.
Delaying the inevitable with 5 seconds left. I don't think there's much time left to make a difference.
I'd have to agree with that, Justin. Maybe just kind of getting their last.
Make the score a little more respectable. Trying to get the score on this last play.
And gotta respect it. Play until the end. It's not over till it's over. But I will say, it has been a good game for the Seminoles. You guys have any thoughts on what went well, what didn't today?
I thought they did a very good job carrying their momentum from last night's win into this game. And
Absolutely.
we haven't seen that in the past, especially with the TCU and South Carolina game. So
Yeah.
it was good to see that this game.
Absolutely. I mean, the middies did a lot of good work again. Face-off unit did well. It was good to see Pingalore get his hat trick.
Zeman had a couple goals and
Yep,
a couple
great,
assists.
Great assists. I mean, he's always going to be
Getting
contributing.
Travis Lesko with the goal and a lot of plays on defense.
Yep.
Parker Clem blocking down.
Going 2-0 in these home games so far.
A lot of good things from this game to point out.
And in the final 5 seconds, A&M's going to look to score it. And let it rip, and it goes wide, and that is the game, ladies and gentlemen, as the Florida State Seminoles take down the Texas A&M Aggies with the final score of 13-10.
We got flags after the game. Don't know why there would be flags after the game has ended. Things are getting a little chippy here in Tallahassee.
Some frustrated A&M fans, but at the end of the day,
ride home, I'd be frustrated too. We've been in their shoes.
And FSU comes out victorious and moves to 5-1 on the season. Once again, I'm Spencer Stephen, joined by Justin Chapman and Brendan Hines.
Thanks for tuning in today, guys. Really appreciate it. Great show out too for the home crowd. We'll look to improve our record again next weekend.
Absolutely, in Baton Rouge. And as always, thanks for tuning in. And until next time,
peace.